Walk me through your jobs. I know the history of Rick Savage has been pretty fulfilling. So, what year did you start wrestling?
I got into wrestling. I was getting out of the Army in 1989, 1990. I was ETSing out of Fort Bragg. It was during the Gulf War, but I had blown out my left knee wrestling for the 82nd Airborne. I was on the post team. So I blow out my knee, so they're kicking me out. They're retiring me. So as I'm ETSing out, my unit gets deployed to the Middle East for the Gulf War. They won't take me. I went over, that's when they retired me. I went to the post medical center because I had to get a release to be able to go overseas with my guys. And the major there said, you're going to hate me for this. He said, but you'll love me later. He kicked me out of the Army. So I'm 50% disabled according to the Army for this left knee.
Wow.
So as I'm ETSing, I'm trying to get in shape. I wanted to lift weights and get in a tanning bed and all that kind of stuff. And I walk in this tanning salon, and there's this dude behind the counter, and he's got a spiked flat top, bleach blonde, and he's just jacked. And I'm like, that's not you don't look like that to run a tanning salon. What the hell? He said, well, I'm training to be a professional wrestler. Oh, I've always wanted to do that. And he said, well, I'm training with Ivan Koloff down in Charlotte. And I said, oh, that'll be awesome. How much is it? He said, oh, it's about $3,000. I was like, okay, that scratches that. Because, I'm in the Army. I didn't have any money. So I get out of the Army. I go home. And it turns out that a friend of mine that I graduated high school with had started a professional wrestling school in a garage.